Hey everybody, welcome back. And as you can tell, I'm still in the garage and we're on week 3 of the month of May for organizing the entire garage. We're following through the book of 1 Year to an Organized Life. And in the past couple of videos we've gone through and we've really just done a major overhaul of our garage. And this week we're going to wrap up kind of all of our major projects. And then the next week's video we're going to give you a tour, as we should have everything done by then. I just moved all of our holiday buckets from over here to the other side, and I scooted some of these buckets, which has some winter gear and some hunting stuff, down to the end. So now we've got all this room to put stuff. And then what we did over here is we have our holiday buckets. Kim had a great idea to put the holiday that's coming up next, which is Thanksgiving, up on the front. So we'll slide the buckets down when it's time to get the decorations, pull it down, and then put the other one over on the end. So over there is Easter, then we've got all of our Christmas stuff and Thanksgiving. And I even told Kim, you know, I might have 20 hammers. I maybe don't need that many, but she's got room for another holiday. Like, there's a spot right there. She could do 4th of July or Halloween, or what else is there? Mardi Gras. We need a Mardi Gras bucket. So I'm on the other side of the garage now, and I'm going to be working on getting the bikes for the girls put on this side. I think it's going to be the same that we did on the other side, but we're going to put a couple other things right here. We're going to put some other riding toys right here and maybe some scooters. So I'm going to try to figure that out as we go, but I'm going to put the bikes and hang them up from right here. So I'm going to get that done real quick and we'll show you guys what it looks like. Eliana, bring your bikes over here so we can give it a test run. Bring your bicycle, please.
This is the state of the garage right now. This was covered with stuff even more the other day, but Joey has started going through it and putting some stuff away, so not too much work left. We have all of the toolboxes down here, some of the bigger tools here. Lots of organization happened on this shelf. It looks awesome. Camping stuff like you saw in our other video. We moved some boxes over here. We got some hockey stuff over here. It's still a pile over here, but this is really all we have left to organize. So I'm gonna get started on that and we'll show you what we have when we're done. Alright, so far it's actually pretty clear around here. On this side, just a couple of things to find a spot for. And then over here, we have still a few things to find spots for. Right here we have our throwaway and giveaway pile. And then over here, there's some stuff that we need to find a spot for or get rid of. But our plan is to do something a little different down here, because before we had 3 shelves and we've only hung 2 back up. So our plan is to hang a 3rd shelf either under that side or on this side to be able to put all of these boxes and better utilize the bottom of the workbench. So I think we're making great progress. We have about 10 days left to get to the point where everything has a space, and then we're going to look forward and see what bigger steps we want to take, like finish painting, building a toy shelf, and just making overall better storage.
We're going to hang another shelf because we want to put some of these toolboxes up there. This is probably going to be a temporary thing, but since we've already painted the wall and it's easy to cover screw holes, it's not going to be a big deal for us to fix. So we're going to do that so we can get all these boxes from under the workbench up here on the shelf. Ta-da!
Yay!
So I just finished putting all these toolboxes over here up on the shelf that we just hung. This is going to be a temporary thing so we can get those out of the way and stop taking up some of this precious real estate. The next thing I'm going to do is, I've got a lot of metal for like blacksmithing, and it's just, you know, it's like stock. I don't want to go to the metal store, I don't have a truck, so I get it and I either put it on my wood rack or I put it, you know, in a bucket. That's not going to work going forward, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to take these drawers, these are on wheels, and we're going to cut them a little bit lower so they can fit under the workbench here. I'm probably going to raise the workbench up just a little bit, but then I'm going to cut some of this material off and I'm actually going to make some dividers to make it easier to sort the metal. Ta-da! So I've cut these little rolling bins, drawers, whatever, and you can see they're not going to fit under the bench. That was intentional. There's actually a gap behind the bench because it's pushed up against the foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this stuff off, lift the bench up onto the edge of the foundation and put these pieces of 2x4 underneath to raise the bench up, and that should be just enough that these drawers are going to slide under and I'll be able to put things in here. I feel like Gus Gus from Cinderella. This is just a bad idea. But I want to get them all in one go. What could go wrong? Alright everybody, that wraps up the majority of the work in the garage. We have two more projects that we want to do, but those are going to have to come in a later month because we have to budget for them. The first one is we want to finish painting the whole garage white, we want to prime all the walls, and the second one is we want to build a shelf back there for the toys, similar to this one here, but that's going to have to wait because plywood is like $1,000 a square foot or something ridiculous like that. And until then, we're going to continue refining all of the categories and organizing all of our tools and all the stuff in the garage. And the next video for the garage is going to be a tour of the finished product. And then between now and then, you're going to have a couple videos for the last day of school, maybe a start off of summer video, And so I hope you guys stay tuned, stay with the channel over the summer. We got some fun things planned, and we hope you guys liked all of this organization that's been going on in the garage. We'll talk to you later. Bye.